I'm gonna love you.
What's going on, everybody? My name is Wolverguy. Welcome back to another Madden video. In today's video, I'm going to tell you guys what are the two playbooks I run on Madden Ultimate Team. Now, if you guys want to grab these playbooks, you can either A, find them in auction, or B, for cheaper, you can just put in 10 gold cards to the set. So what you do is you go into sets, you go to exchange, you go to team items, and then one will say offensive playbook and defensive playbook, and all you have to do is put 10 gold cards in, and boom, gives you a fantasy pack. You can click on the ones you want, and there you go. So also for franchise, obviously you can just change them, but today we're going to talk about what playbooks I run in Madden 19. I've been running these since mid-season of Madden 18, and I like them pretty good. They've changed a little bit, not too much. Pretty much still more or less the same plays, just different schemes of those plays and all that. So we're going to talk about that in today's video. So I have the LA Rams here, and we're going to have the Raiders defense. I run Raiders defense and the Rams offense, and I'm going to tell you guys why. It's just so versatile in so many different ways. So boom, right there, and then say we're just go against the Raiders. Also, guys, solo battles are up and running for Madden Ultimate Team. They finally got those up. Also, the featured opponent this week is your boy Pizza, 86 overall with a 91 Michael Vick. So watch out. But also there's solo challenges. There are limited time solo battle challenges you can get for 45. If you do all four, you get 45k. So that's nice. So we're gonna load into this, and I'm gonna show you guys everything on offense and defense. I'm gonna show you all the runs. I'm not gonna play all the runs. I'm gonna show you the formations. I'm not gonna show you every pass. I'm gonna show you some play action stuff, some run stuff, and then I'm gonna show you some money plays that I like to use if I'm right on the goal line. There's about three of them that I like to use on the goal line. I'm going to talk about that in today's video. I've tried to record this video this would be my third time now, and I have face cam footage for it, but the first time it got corrupted or it didn't work. The second time I accidentally deleted it, so I've lost my patience on that. So we're going to get into this. So you have your single back, your I form, your strong, your weak, your pistol, and your gun, your goal line, your Hail Mary, and special teams, obviously. But there is a little trick I like to do with these three formations right here. So what I like to do is where you guys see 81, that's where your fullback is supposed to be. I will sub him for, I'll take out my fullback and put him like another power back or another running back, just if I have more speed, then maybe you can get more rack yards on that play. Or whatever. So there are multiple different play action. We're not going to talk about a whole lot of them, but we're going to talk about the gun. You have your ace, you have your doubles, you have your tights, you have your stacks, you have your bunch. You have a lot of stuff. You have your Trey Y, you have your Trey Y flex, and then your empty. Now in this situation, ace offset is one of my favorite formations. We're going to do inside zone, and we will play against a cover 2 in this situation, but yeah, we'll just say Tampa 2. So either on this play, it's inside zones aren't as cheesy as they were last year. They did fix some of the formations, but in this play you can either go between the guard and the tackles, or you can run it to the outside. So say, what happens when I run it to the inside? Only get a couple yards. What happens when I run it to the outside? Also, another thing I like to do is I'll do pass protection, and I'll slide it to the left. Just to help a little bit. It generally helps to get a little bit more time to get some the blockers so you can get around on this play. Then say, let's try this without it. We're gonna try, and you can generally get about 3 to 5 yards on this play, maybe a first down if your blockers will hold up. So we're gonna pretty much that will be it for the inside zone. So we're going to talk about play action plays next. So now, one of my favorites is the play action read. So what we're going to do is also, actually, what I want to show you guys is this PA crossers play. We're just going to go against a 4-3 we'll just do a cover 3 sky. So I have it right here. What you can do is your money plays are going to be, or your money guys are either going to be triangle, circle, or X. So in this situation, X is going to become a slant, and Cook should be wide open or triangle. So let's say in this case, boom. You see circle was covered the whole way. Even if we try to force feed that pass to Brandon Cooks, it's not gonna come in. So boom, let's see what happens. And you can, but more or less, if you're playing against a decent team, that's probably gonna get picked every time. And see what happens when you lob this. It's not gonna help you at all. So we're just gonna lob this. It's probably going to be intercepted. Boom, interception right there. So generally, if it's a cover 2, you're going to be able to play that. So that is one of the plays you can get money plays out of it. And I'm going to show you guys. You can be like, well, that doesn't really show me much, Wolverine. Well, okay, we'll do the same thing. We'll go back to gun. We'll go to the tray stuff, and then we'll find a cover 2. We'll play we'll play Tampa 2 right here. Get this right here. All you have to do is take X and make him into a slant. Also, you can take the running back and just have them as the pass blocker, so you don't have that play action that play action not formation but art right there. So right there, circle wide open. All you gotta do is the same thing, and then boom, hike the ball. And you can try triangle, but again, instead of them being heavy on circle, they're going to go to triangle on this. Or you can try and go with square, go straight up with it, and see what happens. What happens when you do that, it's going to be picked off. And you're going to throw it into a pack of 4 people. So, in this case, you have circle that generally works, because it's really hard to defend against this unless it's man coverage. The boom right there, you have your gap, and you're going to have your first down, and maybe even more if nobody's there. So that's a good play I'd like to run right there. Also, we'll talk about defense here shortly, but we're going to go back into it. And one of my favorite play action plays is you can do this in the stack right here. So we're going to do that. We'll play it against a cover 3 sky, and we're going to do the play action read. So you guys can see this is what it looks like right there. You have your comeback route, you have your deep post, if you will, and then you have your zig route with the tight end. So you can wait, triangle, but as you can see, triangle is going to be covered by 2 guys right there. So this is generally not the best play to be running if it's in the cover 3, but what you can do is square was open there, but we didn't have enough time in the pocket, so we're going to try this again. Audible it to it, so snap it, and then we're going to try and feed that in, and that's going to be a first down and almost a touchdown right there. Now there is a different formation you can run for this, so we're going to go back to choose play. Just a stack just kind of squishes everything together, obviously. So we're going to go back to gun, and I believe it is, so you're going to go to gun, spread, Y, slot, weak. Alright, and you're going to, so we'll just do cover 3 in this formation. And alright, so you can see obviously everything's spread out. I'm going to make Brandon Cooks' comeback route be a little bit shorter, so it won't be as far drawn out. So boom, X and circle. Circle's going to have the best. Circles have the best completion percentage of getting this off. Even if you say, okay, everything's covered, let's just drop it to Todd Gurley. Todd Gurley, truck, first down, possibly even more. I think that might have been at least 12 yards right there. So even if you don't want to do that and say it's a cover 3, okay, well, how about we just lob it to circle by doing a vertical? Well, you might come up with it, but more or less it probably will be picked off. So I'll do the same play. We'll do the same play, so we'll go to gun, and we'll play this again, and we'll do this against a cover 2. We'll do cover 2, boom. All right. In this case, no one's going to be covering circle. Circle's going to be wide open, touchdown. Now, this is just if they play cover 2, Tampa 2, whatever, this will destroy every time, because the user's going to go with X. In this case, he's going to go with X. Oh no, I don't know. Boom, about to get sacked. He's not there. Easy touchdown every time. Right there. Even if they do get to circle, they're going to leave X wide open. So say we try and force it to X, and you can get there, but he's going to say in this situation that middle linebacker goes to circle, X is going to be open, or in this time you can just dump it to Todd Gurley or Brandon Cooks. So say both of those are covered, you can just drop it to Todd Gurley, and he didn't catch it there, but you're going to be able to get a couple yards out of this play regardless. Fine. I've pretty much covered just about everything where I'm going to show you guys all the run plays. You got your inside zone, your outside zone, which I'll talk about here shortly, power, counter, draw, ISO, sweep, trap, wham, and end around if you have really good fast receivers like a Tyreek Hill or something. So we're going to do outside zone. We're going to do HB stretch, single back, wing tight. Doesn't really matter. All the single back formations are basically the same, just different how many players are guarding or blocking in a certain way. Excuse me. So we're going to go 4-3. We'll go... Actually, no, we'll go... Say this is on the goal line. Say we're on the 3 or something. You're going to go with... We'll go with all gaps, and we're going to go to spot the ball at the 3-yard line right about here. That's like 1.5, but who cares? So in this case, if you feel better that you're running it to the left, go to the left, or to the right. How you do that is you flick the stick twice. You move the right stick if you're on PlayStation to the direction that you want to run it. So in this case, I'm going to run it to the left, hike the ball, boom, there's a gap right there, touchdown right there. Or you can try and go around them. So say we're going to try that play again. I don't know why it's taking forever to reset. Okay, say we want to run it to the right. You got to hope your fullback or tight end, whoever's playing tight end in the situation, holds that block. If not, you're going to get hit in the backfield, and it's not going to be pretty. Boom, again, we're going to try and go up into that gap, and we get sacked. Or not sacked, but we get tackled. So again, let's try and run it to the outside. Run to the outside, boom, easy touchdown right there. So that is one of the plays I like to run in the situation if I'm this close on the goal line or near the end zone in this situation. So again, we're going to go to goal line. We're going this play action spot I'll talk about in a second, but this PA waggle play, one of the better plays in the end zone if they do blitz you. So say again, goal line, and say they're going to do gaps A and B. So you have 2 drags, an in route, and then your check down route, which would be your fullback or tight end or another running back, whoever you have there. That's where 81 Everett is. So in this situation, also guys, if you have a left-handed quarterback, there's only going to be one route that you're going to be able to do, and you can get it off in time, and it's going to be X, because it's really hard for a left-handed quarterback to do this play, because they pretty much have to spin around and get this pass off. But luckily, Jared Goff is a right-handed quarterback, so we're going to hike this ball, and boom, you want to spam R1 as much as you can, because this rush is going to come in, so make sure you can get this. So tap it a couple times, boom, you're going to get hit, but if you can get that play off, it's going to be an easy touchdown because they're giving up the outside. Now again, you can try this again, boom, there's a play action, you can just throw it to X, but in this case, he kind of got stuck and couldn't even go anywhere. So boom, again, we're going to try and get that play off. If you have that little bit of space, just make sure, you know, you're panicking, so make sure you hit that button a couple times so it reads what you're trying to do. Again, boom, right there. So what happens if we try it with square? Well, more or less, you're probably not going to get this play off. So we're going to hike the ball, and we're going to get the square, spam it to square, and he's going to get it. But more or less, that's going to get deflected or intercepted. So generally, I like to go with X or R1 in this situation. Mainly R1 because he's going to be wide open, and he shouldn't drop the ball if he has decent catching attributes. So this is one of the plays I like to run right here. We're going to talk about the PA spot. I necessarily don't like PA spot too much, but you can audible it to whatever you want in this case. So we'll play action spot, and then we'll go against goal line, and then we'll do, let's see, we'll just do B gap. And so right here, you have 2 routes, but what I like to do is take circle into a drag, and there you go. So you have 3 options right here, and you can go with circle, and it should be open, but again, if you don't have a 3rd tight end, don't run this play. But we're going to try this again. We'll go with circle. Say we try and go with X this time. X is going to be wide open. Same thing with R1. You can do that. Now, what I like to do is, if I don't like how the play is set up, I will audible it to the play action power O. So pretty much, your circle is like a deep out, but it's basically a deep out. And what you can do is audible X from being a pass blocker to being a receiver now. So boom, it's basically the same concept as the waggle play, but circle, instead of going in, is going on an out route. So in this case, boom, boom, touchdown. X should be open more or less, unless they're in a zone blitz, more or less. But this play generally works. You have those are like the top 3 things I like to do in a close situation to getting a touchdown. So that will do it for offense, and we're gonna switch it to defense because I gotta play one more play right here, and it'll switch stupidly. I don't know why, but on defense, what the fuck? Why does this is not the Raiders defense? I think I might have accidentally forgot to switch it over when I was showing you guys. So this basically used to be how the Raiders defense used to be last year. Pretty much it's the same thing, other than they don't have 3-4. So pretty much with the Raiders, just pretend 3-4 isn't there. And so for the Raiders, you have your 4-3, your 4-4, which don't ever run 4-4, because if they run on you, you're going to get burnt. You have your nickel, your big dime, your quarter, goal line, and special teams, obviously. But this is how we're going to stop. We're going to stop the 4 verticals play. It doesn't really matter if you run 3-4 or 4-3 in this situation. So say we just play over, or it really doesn't matter what whatever one you run. Say you want to run odd, you can do it that way. But what we're going to do is we're going to test, can cover 1 stop this? Can man coverage stop this? Well, what we're going to do is we're going to play just a regular 3-4 under with a cover 1 robber press. Actually, we're going to do hole. We'll do hole, and then we're going to go to formation. We'll go to the Raiders gun, and we'll go with, I believe it's a wide trips regardless. So we go right here, and the 4 verticals right there, and boom, that's obviously the plays that we need right there, but we need to respot the ball because we're not going to try this on the 1 or 2 yard line. Let's say we go back to right about here, should be good, past or right before midfield. So boom, this is what you got to work with right here, guys. Make sure you guys have good corners of speed, or these methods will not help you, other than one play might help you, but I'm going to tell you guys what that play is shortly. So you have one linebacker on the running back, you have your zone right there, you have another guy that's covering Cook. In this case, if you know it's a mobile quarterback, how about you do a QB spy on the outside, and then if you are decent with the middle linebacker, you can run this zone right here. So boom, that's what the play is looking like right there. And also, if you guys don't know how to do spies, you just go on the lineman that you want to do, press X, and then hit your left stick to the left. And wow, how did he make that pass and catch it? I will never know. But that's how you do the spy right there. So all you do is hit X and flick the right stick to the left. So say we're going to go with this guy, hit X, flick the right stick to the left, and then we have a spy there if he tries to run out of the pocket. Okay, we got Mark Barron right here. Or I think it's Mark Barron, unless it's Mike, I don't know. Boom, he's double covered, and right there is a sack on Aaron Donald. Now say we try and do middle line, or we just do a regular cover 2 right here. You want to still do the spy thing. If you don't want to do the spy thing, that's fine, but you can either put that on him or Aaron Donald in the situation if you want to get more press or more coverage, more pressure, if you will. So in this case, you can either be the lineman on this, or you can just cover the tight end and see what happens. In this case, everybody's covered, and I was looking back and I let him get there. Now, if you don't want to do that, in that situation, I'm surprised he didn't run out of the pocket. We're going to just do the regular man coverage, and we'll just have everyone like it is. Won't change anything, just a quick audible real quick. And you're just going to be, I'm going to be in charge of taking care of the tight end right there, but Amari Cooper should have came up with that pass right there. Sometimes they will get passes on the outside if you do get burnt. So beware of that. Do not press on this, because if you do press, you're going to get burnt 8 out of 10 times. So do not press your players for this play. So again, we're going to try this again. Tight end's covered, but he does the check down underneath. So that is, you gotta make sure if you're gonna cover whoever you want. Even you can double cover the running back in this situation if you really need to. So he really won't get any rack yards for that. So what we're gonna do is we'll just do cover 2. Or actually, no. Oh my God, I messed that up. We'll just I need to reset this anyway. So next thing, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you guys a way you can shut down this play. I did not mean to respot the ball. I meant to choose the play. So what you're going to do in this situation is when I choose play here, we're going to go into the nickel. You're going to go into double A gap, I believe it's called. I think. We're going to go formation. We'll go to nickel. We'll go to double A gap right there. Now it's going to look a little bit different because it's not like it's going to be a little bit different than what the Raiders run because it says 2-4-5. It's just says double A gap, but it's basically the same concept. It's all the same plays really. So you're gonna do mid blitz, and then we're gonna go back to formation. We'll go to the gun. We'll set this up right here, and we'll do the 4 verticals right there. So now I generally stay as these 2 guys in the center because that linebacker next to me is going to pretty much free up 72, which is the right tackle, and he's going to get around and sack the quarterback, as you guys are going to see here. So he's going to hike the ball. Boom, he's wide open. His tight, or not his tight end, but his running back is still in the check route, is not even in his receiver route yet. So boom, we're going to get there. Boom, he's going to try and get it off, but nobody is open. Everybody is covered. Once again, you guys can watch. I'll play this 2 more times for you guys. Boom, he's going to get sacked. He can try and lob it to the tight end, but more or less, if he lobs it, he's going to get picked off. So more or less, the computer is not going to make that throw. And even like that, boom, sack again. 96 is going to get to him every time right there. Like I said, guys, I was going to do face cam for this video, but the technology didn't want to work my way. So if you guys want to see more face cam videos in the future, let me know. Drop a like on this video, and that will let me know if you guys enjoyed this video. On top, if you guys want to see face cam footage more and all that stuff. But with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what playbooks you guys are running in the comments below and all that good stuff. Hope you guys have a great Wednesday. I'll probably see you guys Friday with a Friday weekly update on Ultimate Team. With that being said, hope you guys have a great day. Take care. See you later.